continue our story. You see, a member of the family called Ofuobi. Ofuobi is the only person that is capable. He is the only man in their village that knows how to treat a broken boat. He is the greatest man of their town, of their time. He can do broken boats. But guess what happened? Ofuobi was sold into slavery. The only man that is capable of doing something, he was sold into slavery. I said Ofuobi is the only person that knows how to treat a broken boat, but he was sold into slavery. He's the only man, but he was sold as a slave.
That's Ofuobi comes to the future.
Remember what we said before. Ofuobi leaves the house as the wrestler he is, as a man who knows how to confront somebody. But Ofuobi never knew what's going on. As Ofuobi leaves the house in search of his brother, let's see what happened. Now, it has been 3 days. After 3 days, the families have not seen Ofuobi. Ofuobi is missing as well. The one who knows how to wrestle, the one who knows how to fix a broken boat, he is also lost. He is missing at the moment. He is the only capable person. He is the breadwinner of the family. He is the supplier in the family. But now, Ofuobi is missing after 3 days. Now, the stranger, now, the family person, the friend of the family, who has come to eat with the family, who has connived, who has been selling people, who has been selling his family, who has been selling his family. Now look at what he says. Look at what he's saying. Oh, I have got all this, but now I have lost my brothers, I have lost my families, I have lost everyone, even the one welcome, only because of a torchlight. You gave their brother away. Only because of a torchlight, you sold your brother. Only because of a torchlight, you gave a human being away. Listen, do you know what happened with Ofuobi? Ofuobi put on a fight to the strangers, to the kidnappers, to the one that want to take him out of slavery. Ofuobi was overcome. Ofuobi people, you know what happened? People fought Ofuobi mercilessly to the extent that he was hit with something, and Ofuobi could not even make it to be a slave. Ofuobi is not even a slave because he died as a result of the fight he put on. So Ofuobi was just a waste. He was just wasted. The person that had the capability of doing things for the nation, the person that had the capability of doing something for their nation, for the society, he was wasted because he only put on a fight. He couldn't even make it to be a slave. What have I done? Now, the reality sets in. The man that has taken touch, the man that has taken chain, the man that has taken pen, man is sin. I have gotten all those things. I have money, but I don't have friends. I don't have my brother. I don't have my family. Because of my decision, the people are suffering.
Por dinero.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's what I've been saying the whole time. Seeing is believing. Between 15th century to the 19th century, Africans were taken across the Africans were taken by force across the Atlantic. Over 12 million Africans were taken away as slavery. Over 12 million were taken away as slavery. You can see, and it's happening back again in Libya. This figure started 12 million, started from number 1. It goes to number 2, and it goes to number 3, to number 4, to 12 million. 12 million is not a big, it's not just here. Before you count 1, 2, 3, and get to 12 million, it's too many. Now, today, slave trade is back again in Libya. Today then, slavery is back in Libya. Libya serves as the chosen ground for slavery. Libya serves the chosen ground of slavery. If you want to buy a human being, you go to Libya. That's what we are talking about. That now slavery is happening again. Do something about that. Don't just be someone that is just watching and keep thinking away. Do something about slavery. Say no to slavery.
Let my people go.
Africans selling Africans. Africans selling Africans. Africans selling Africans. Woman equals to property. Woman equals to property. That means one human being, one property. If you give me a torchlight, I can give you a human being. If you give me a torchlight, I can give you a human being. It is slave by barter.
Let's stop the human option.
Now, have you asked ourselves this question? Have you asked ourselves this question? Have you asked ourselves this question? Who are the buyers? Who are the buyers of those slavery? Who are the buyers of the slave trade? Who are the buyers of those slaves? If there are no buyers, there will be no sellers. If there are no buyers, there will be no sellers. Automatically, no sellers. If there are no buyers, automatically, no sellers. Now the question here is, how long more can we wait? How long more can we wait to say something about slavery? How long more can we wait to say something about the slavery that is going on in Africa? How many will be sold today? It's because it's a reality. How many will be sold today? How many slavery will be sold today? It will be your brother, it will be your cousin, even if it's not, he is a human being. How sure are we this is happening only in Libya? This is what we just know. We only find out about Libya. How sure are we it's only happening in Libya? This is the only thing we know. How sure are we that the slavery is happening only in Libya? How long has this been going on? We only knew about slavery 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. But how long has this been going on? We only knew it from the media. But the fact remains, how long has this slavery been going on before it gets to the media? And what the media project, how sure can we know that these are the exact things, that there are no things that they keep secretly, that there are no things they keep behind just because of the eyes of the people. Remember, if you don't do something about slavery, for every action, there is a reaction. Remember, if you don't do something about slavery, for every action, there is a reaction. Why do I say this? If you remember, everyone is complaining about immigrants. Why immigrants? It's because of the colonization that happened in Africa. Africa is there. They were colonized. They were divided up and colonized. Now the people that came to colonize them, Africa is getting back to them. And that is what is happening. So for every action, there is a reaction. Let's come together, people, and stop slave trade. Let's come together and do something about slavery. Let's come together and do something about slavery. Start the fight now. Start the slave fight now. Let it be stopped. Start it now. In fact, be a part of it. Don't keep quiet. stop slavery. Let's start it now. Let's stand up for slavery. 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 This is our hashtag, our slave trade. It says, hashtag zero tolerance to slave trade. Hashtag zero tolerance to slave trade. That is our slogan. That is what we need to fight slavery. Do something about that. Ladies and gentlemen, if you must know, these young people here, they are from Ofuobi International Club, and they have already come here. They have presented everything they are doing. They have presented their wives home. They have presented their duties just to come here today and to talk about Ofuobi, to talk about slavery. They are Ofuobi International, a social club in Ireland that has decided they will stand up against slavery. Ladies and gentlemen, do something about that. Do something about that. Do something. Do anybody want to say something?
No slave trade, no human auction. No slave trade, no human auction.
Yes.
Libya, let my people go. We have to stop this now. We must stop it now. These are human beings. These people, they have brothers, they have families, they have wives, they have parents. Please, let's stop this. Libya, let these people go. Set them free.
All right. Well done, guys. Well done, guys. Well done, guys.
Yeah, hello. Hi. We are here to campaign against the slavery going on in Libya, and an appeal to all the mothers to come out and let your voice be heard. Come out and speak up for your children. Our boys and girls are being sold in Libya. This is not funny. We have to speak up. We have to say something. It doesn't matter what, everything you are seeing on the media. Don't just keep quiet and stay in your home thinking you can... Let us come out and speak, and our voice will be heard. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Oh, pirates, yes, they rob I. From this merchant ship will rob I. Millions after it to I. From the bottomless pit. But my hand was made strong by the hands of the Almighty. We forward in this generation, triumphantly. Won't you help this land? The songs of freedom, the song I ever heard. Redemption song, redemption song. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our own mind. Oh, I have no fear for atomic energy, and none of them can stop the time. How long shall they take our progress? While we stand beside our Lord. Oh, some say it's just a part of it. We got to build it. Want to have the sing the songs of freedom. It's all I ever had. Redemption song.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are coming to the end of the pickets or picketing. You've seen not too many people turned up, but that's one of the problems we do have with issues in Africa. We keep complaining about things, about how things are being done about how injustice is being meted on our people, but we don't take action. We've seen that in our leadership back home. Some of the leaders we do have cannot be bold enough to represent us. But today I thank God and I thank the Ofuobi International for taking initiative and leadership. In this case, this is Ireland. This is the heart of Ireland. This is the capital of Ireland, Dublin. We are at the city center. A lot of people have been talking about this, that it is very, very bad, but unfortunately, they will not come out. But I thank God that we have a noble organization like the Ofuobi International. You've been watching the leader of the organization, Mr. Lawrence Azikiwe, with his beautiful wife. They led the struggle, and in appreciation, I want to thank them for making out their time. It's very cold today. Actually, you've seen how we kitted. We've kitted from head to toe. It's freezing.
Yeah.
It's the Irish people, sorry to use this word, will say it's fucking freezing. It's freezing out here. But you know, they brace the cold. Came out. You've seen the wife. You've seen the wife. It's worth it, you know. And I hope you find time to rewind, go back to the first stage and the second stage of the story, the OBDK. It was very interesting. I love that story. Though it is a story, but it happened.
Yeah.
You know.
True life story.
So I thank you, Lawrence, for taking leadership with your organization. I thank you, Her Excellency, for always supporting your husband on this. What's your last word about the fact that our people keep complaining about things that are not being done well, but they wouldn't take action?
Yeah.
All those things I'm still talking about, that is also the mindset the slavery has caused to Africa. It's affected us in so much negative way that people only like to speak, and when it comes to action, you will see them no more. But if you go back to that story, you will see that 12 million Africans were sold. That figure started from number 1. Today we have seen we are few. Tomorrow we will be more. Next tomorrow will be more. So if we can remember that 12 million people were sold from the figure started from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 again in Africa. So now that is how we'll come out. Even if we are 5 today, we'll come out today. If it takes us to come out 10 tomorrow, we'll do that. And I believe that all of us are with us here in spirit. And we greet everyone and we encourage you.